Good evening once again, ladies, genderqueers, goths, and gamers. Whoa, I'm Mary Jane Blank, and I welcome you back to Painkiller Town. Chapter 2, Level 5. Town. The town of Cityville. I will colloquially name it. Okay, wait, 81 of these? Happy. Not a lot of health, but... Please don't. Oh, I got 29 of those, too. Fuck. They're not... The splash damage is bad. Hell yeah. I like the most until like meat. It's really crazy. It's really fun. Jeez. I don't want to deal with the witches. Witches! Uh-oh, bodies. Let the body hit the wall. What the hell was that? Lightning? Oh, fuck. Go F. Go. Fine. Tram. Damn. Weird that this is like at an— oh no, it's a witch burning, not an execution. Excuse me, that's different. Witch burnings were mass executions sometimes, so it's a little different. It's a slightly different vibe than executing a single person or a witch. Got sort of similar vibes. I must have got meat-based. That does sound like a problem. Careful. Your meat face. Go to F. What is F? No fuck. Go to fuck, I guess. Damn it. I'm shooting like in between the legs, too. Why won't you die? Why is this pole in my stupid way? I hate it. I can't believe there are so many enemies that it's actually like I'm running out of ammo. I started with 8. There are so many. Yeah, there are a lot of enemies. I'm not gonna lie. There's a ton of shit going on the screen right now. It's true, this game would be pretty fun on easy, but not every level is unlocked. So, I do not remember which. It's been way too many years since I played it. The first time on easy or normal. Most likely one of those two. Not definitely one of those two, but I don't know. Probably normal, maybe. I like playing games on normal because, like, if it's designed correctly, normal is the way it's meant to play. But this game. The games that reward you for playing on higher difficulties, it means that they're kind of meant to be played on higher difficulties. God damn it, there's so many of these fucking things. Where's that goddamn witch? Where's that sandwich? To come from the guy and scream at me. Uh-oh. Damn it. Oh, excuse me, laugh at me, not just scream at me. This is tough. I'm over here. 16? That's nothing. Great. Good. I do like that they run out of things very quickly to shoot at me. Hell yeah. Go to Hell 2, the sequel to Hell. Sorry, again, you can tell what I've been watching a lot of based on the kind of jokes I'm... Crab! Go to my hell! Get out of here with that bullshit! Fuck. Uh-oh, I ran out immediately. That's fun. Froze that enemy that was already dead. That's also fun. Did that fucker... No, it's this one that threw the other one. Okay. I was gonna say, like, did that fucker just throw another one at me? But no, it was the ones that do throw. That did. Yeah, it is much better to be in the zone where the enemies are not trying to kill you. Or, you know, where the enemies don't spawn, I mean. Obviously, the enemies are always trying to murder. Legally distinct from murder. Murder. Just like labeling and libeling. Those are totally different things. But they can be the same thing. But one's a crime. The other one can be a crime. Everything's a crime if you try hard enough. That is true. Everything can be a crime if you try hard enough. The worst part is some of the shit that is not crimes. Actually, that is what's worse. The worst thing about listening to something like Behind the Bastards is that the criminals are the more sympathetic bastards. You know, people who, like certain crimes, I mean, there's a lot of people... Basically, anyone who pretends to be a doctor is infinitely more terrifying than a bank robber, you know? Because you can do so much more damage pretending to be a doctor than someone can do stealing from a bank. How many people could a bank robber possibly kill in their lifetime? 30? 50? At most? How many did the guy who invented lobotomies kill in his lifetime? 3,000! 3,000 because he fucking put an ice pick in people's brain and called that medical care because he was a fucking idiot. The worst part is that guy is an actual doctor, just doing fake medicine. But the fake doctors have done plenty of damage themselves. Don't worry. Real doctors and fake doctors both have done plenty of damage to society and to people. A lot of bad things. Let's just say people will do some shit for money. Where's my good friend? Here. Gosh darn it. All right. I would like to especially kill the witches because they're the hardest to fight. And they do seem to take forever to get to me. To get anywhere near hurting me. But then again, I don't think I want to wait in cover for that to happen, because then I'll be cornered, you see, is the trouble there. Okay. Oh, good night. Good night? Oh, she's coming, but will she come for me? That didn't sound good. Oh, yeah, so that was a good one. I looked up... Fuck off, motherfucker! I'm a fan of, like, old science fiction movies. And 1950 science fiction I wrote about in college, in particular, so I really like some of that. I really like, what's it called? I really like speculative fiction about space travel, and there's a lot of that in the 50s, especially, there's a lot of rocket movies, so I looked through the whole list of Wikipedia articles that are sci-fi movies released in the 50s. And I found a lot of them that I never knew about because they weren't American, because I learned about films before 1960. I learned about American films, so when I wrote about sci-fi, so I mostly knew about the American ones. And I never heard of one I really would love to see. One I would really love to, like, make out with someone while it's on, playing in the background, is called The Devil Girl from Mars, which the picture is like a leather dominatrix woman, and this is before dominatrixes, so she also has like big shoulder pads. And looking at one of the images I saw, I don't think that's what she looks like in the movie. I don't think she wears like a skin-tight leather outfit. I think she wears like a she looks like a Star Trek character. Like she's wearing like a little bit of an oversized shirt and like no pants. You know, just boots. Boots and no pants. That classic look. Oh, who are you? Who says? Motherfucker? Fucking flying ass motherfucker. Hate flyers. Hate people who fly. Wait, people can fly is the name of the people who made this game. Wait, never mind. I like people can fly. The fuck? That's strange. Life is odd. I need to collect this. Okay, I don't have it down. Oh man, and I also miss sometimes. Like, sometimes I just simply whiff. Like, sometimes mistakes are a miscalculation, and sometimes mistakes are just whiffs. They're just biffs, they're just whiffs. They're biff-tannin. They're whiff-tannin! Please die. Why won't you die? Why won't you die? Good friend? You're blocking the enemies, but why won't you die? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs! Whew. Dodge that body. Dodge that corpse. This is a pretty gruesome... Ow. This is a pretty gruesome game. No wonder I forget that this is Purgatory and not Hell, because I'm fighting the armies of Hell, you see. That's why it's a guilt-free game, where you only kill people, because they're just undead monster creatures. They're not people, they're creatures, which is, again, a little weird. And it is a little bit, so someone pointed this out, that at this point, like, this kind of stuff can kind of be fascist propaganda in a way, because of... But, see, so I actually disagree with that a little bit here, where I don't think that it's not quite propaganda, really, because it does not make a value judgment. Like, the violence is what it is what it is, you know? It's not necessarily, like, it's not necessarily fascist, it's just a simulation, like, that is, like, that would be an interpretation, absolutely. You know what I mean? Like, I can see that interpretation, but I like an interpretation, my interpretation is more that this kind of fantasy is so similar, but is a simulation instead of being reality. And I think that not being real life, you know, being this, like, fantasy land, I mean, yeah, fascist loves fantasy. I don't. It's really fascinating how much fascists love fantasy. Like the genre of like European fantasy, into that Tolkien and stuff. Oh, come on. Ooh, there must be new spawns, because they're throwing hatchets at me. Which I do not appreciate. Who do we appreciate? Zambonis. Zambonis. The zombies. The band. The zombies. Stop. Oh, wait, no, that's a different band. Stop. What's that sound? Is a different band. Oh man, it's a really famous one. Oh no, they did Age of Aquarius, didn't they? They did. Now these witches, which is clearly intentional, and is therefore still completely sexist. Well, witches is not sexist, but like, yeah, it's sexist. Let's just. That's like a overly reductive way of putting it, but let's say instead, of the roles that women have been allowed to do in society, in medieval Europe, there were three roles you could be. And essentially, yeah, so one of the stereotypical archetypes of women is the witch. You have Lilith, the temptress, you have Eve, who's depicted sort of as, like, weak, I guess, in a way? I think that's kind of the intention. Well, that's at least how many sexist people interpreted it, including Paul. That dude who wrote a bunch of shit. He wrote a lot of stuff about women. Because you know who I want to hear about the spiritual opinions about women? It's from a man, obviously. Who knows women better than a man? Wait. Something's wrong there. That doesn't make any sense. I'm like, oh, uh-oh, that doesn't make sense. I'll subscribe to that. Shit! It is pretty wild, to be honest with you. Like, again, the anecdotes of my life are fucking funny. But it's one of those things, too, if you watch... So, part of the problem with movies is that they skew your perception about what's normal and what's exceptional. You know? Some things in movies that like, devastate characters and seem exceptional are totally normal and are things that we deal with in our lives. While... You asshole! Go to my hell. Go back to... eat shit. Fucker. God damn it. Pizza shit, motherfucker. Eat my ass! Fuck. Oh, god damn. I definitely lost my train of thought in that my train of thought was derailed by that train of epithets. I moved cars. Epithets? Do epithets count if they're not... I guess they are epithets. They're just... I guess... Yeah. Not slurs. Epithets are just cusses. I don't know. I'm not a linguologist. Case in point. I have the two of the most important women in my life right now are aspiring linguists. So it's kind of funny. I've always had weird connections with people in linguistics. There's a weird crossover in college between people in linguistics and people in theater. Like, I met 3 or 4 linguistics majors doing theater because that was what they did. They did both. I mean, I met a lot of other people too. I mean, I was in film myself, so like I did theater much less frequently, but I went to all the shows and stuff, and my girlfriend at the time was in theater, so she had a big role too. So, you know, I went mad with power. By association. No, I didn't, but by association. I love that idea, though. Chat! Get eaten on. Ah! Ah! There we go. Got one. Got one. I'm like Gimli and Legolas. Got one. Got one. It's really interesting. Just die, please. Can you please? Just? Can you do me a single favor here? My good friend? I can't use that as enemy anymore. Yeah, my gal pal. Ho ho! Look at that! Now that was pretty badass, I must say. The exploding like 10 of them right there was pretty cool. I gotta roll back the tape and see how many I killed. I didn't see it. Whoa! But even if it was like 5 or 6, that was still pretty impressive. Even if it was 3, it was more than 1. I know that much. Unlike that one. Uh-oh, we're getting cross-witched. Like a sandwich cross. With a witch. Crap. Yeah. Couldn't quite do that. Oh! Oh, and hit the roof! Hell yeah! This is a great spot. This is definitely the spot to hang. For this whole zone. Weird. Oh, the screaming isn't the witches. The screaming sounds like it's related to the witches. I guess I'm no, I'm not mistaken. Oh no, I guess I'm mistaken. Alright, fine. Yeah, no, the screaming's not related. It's just a background noise. Waiting for that floppy wet meat to hit the wall is just a weird task. Waiting for the sound of that floppy wet meat. For these little boys to throw their baloney at me. Which if they use... Well, no, they use some modern settings. Yeah, that would be a... If they use some modern themes, like, that would be a good one. If this game were kind of a, I figure if this company made, like, a Layers of Fear style game, that would be, like, going through your character's, like, childhood. You know, going to school and having kids throwing baloney at you. Incessantly. There are so many baloney throwers. Uh-oh. If this were how I grew up, it would suck. Because there are too many baloney throwers. Too many throwers of the balone. The fuck are you? Oh, hello, friend. They're also using cover. That doesn't matter. Beehole! That couldn't do it. Got him. Whoa! I got hit by the axe because I walked into it. Fuck off, man. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. And I don't just say that because I'm frustrated. I also say that because you have to. Sometimes you have to do it. You have to just say, fuck this game. Fuck this game. Yeah, I'm not out to be good at this game. I'm out for revenge. I want to take vengeance on this game now. That's what I want. I want revenge for all the times these witches have killed me. Hell yes, motherfucker! Eat my shit, motherfucker! I got a little too excited. I guess there's nothing to find. I've been around the zone. Let's just go down. Took a lot of work, but I did it somehow. I don't like this part of the town. This part of the town is not nice. I don't like this music either. The whimsical Sherlock music. Oh god. Ugh, L. I need my bad lantern. Oh, snap peas. It didn't matter. Oh, good to know. Wait, no, or did it? Maybe it does. I don't know. Let's go down the lit hall. Yeah, it didn't. I keep wanting to hit shift. Don't hit shift. Uh-oh, that's a dead body. Don't. I want to step on it like Isaac. Clark. Like Isaac Clark do. He just step on them bodies. Uh-oh, what part of the town am I gonna be in now? I'm glad they don't... What? What the hell? What's this about? There's something in here I haven't completed. What? I do hear creepy chanting, though. That's fun. Oh, shit. Okay. My laundry's almost done. It's almost ready to go into the dryer, so my beeper is about to beep. But I'm kind of invested in this, unfortunately. I'm really curious what else is happening down here. Why did it switch? Oh, it is. It's clicking. Clicko, this click shift? No, that's not it. Why did it shift? Why is it switched? What button did I fucking hit? God damn it. No, seriously though, what fucking button did I hit that switched them? E, R, no, Q? Oh, the game's over. Bye-bye. Peace out, town. Hell yeah, look at that timing. I did it. I found all 1-of-1 armors. Using stakes only. Oh, I almost did it. They really wanted you to. Awesome. Oh, now my thing fell out. Or stopped. I'm trying to hit fire to continue, but it's not doing anything. Oh, fire's right-click right now. Duh. For some stupid reason. 6? Chapter 2, level 6? Swamp? Were there 6 levels in Chapter 1? No. Well, great. Oh, no, yeah, Chapter 2. Alright, great. I'll catch you next time. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves, ladies and genderqueers, goths, and gamers. I'm Mary Jane Blank. Once again, please like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And, follow me on Twitter at mjblank666 for more of me. And I will catch you in the next video.